Hey!
Welcome to Dwarven Forge Live. This is On the Anvil, episode 133. This is the show where we take you behind the scenes here at Dwarven Forge. We show you what we're working on. We show you some of the problems challenges we're facing, and we're going to show you a glimpse of the future, especially tonight because we got a bunch of sci-fi stuff. Mostly it's a show where we have no technical difficulties and we hang out and enjoy a frosty beverage. I remembered a frosty beverage. Didn't send the update, but I got a frosty beverage.
Yeah.
Enjoy a frosty beverage while we talk about tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
Something, did I miss anything? I don't know. It's been like a week.
Yeah.
Hi,
There we
Chris.
go. See beans on the table. Not quite beans. Those aren't the beans. Those are Lowtown. We have a bunch more Lowtown like counters.
We do have beans.
We do have beans. We have a lot of beans tonight. Hence
Stick
the.
around.
Hence
Is that the beans
That's
sound?
the beans.
Ah.
That's the beans talking. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of we got a lot of test shots. That's the word for it. Thank you, Finley. It's been a long day.
And we're just getting started?
Just getting started. We got a bit of news to cover. Not a ton of news. Good amount of news. And then we're gonna go over some Lowtown test shots we got back from the factory.
We got buckets of test shots to look at.
Did the update go out, or is it gonna go out after the stream?
No, it's good.
Okay. The Lowtown update.
Paint samples?
Paint samples. But yeah, the Lowtown update was being written today. I think we ran out of time before the stream started, but we'll get it up after the stream.
Then after Lowtown, we'll look at some sci-fi stuff. See, we'll play around.
We got some new stuff to show there.
What
new
else?
Soundboard? Same soundboard. Nothing's
Brand new
changed.
button, even.
I just forget I have buttons sometimes. I've had that button for a long time.
If you're new here, feel free to hop in. You're welcome. Feel free to interact with us. We love hearing what you have to say. We love getting poked and razzed and questioned and jokes and all the good stuff. That's why we're here. Interact with us, or you're welcome to lurk if you want. Just be nice. What else is any other preamble? Money.
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 Oh yeah, and in about an hour into it, we're gonna give away a $50 Dwarven Forge gift card. Eligible anywhere. Everybody will be eligible as long as they don't work for Dwarven Forge. And so yeah, that'll be about an hour into the stream. So we'll have we'll look at test shots. Then an hour in, we'll do a gift card giveaway. Then about half the viewers will leave, and then we'll look at sci-fi.
Yay!
All right, ready
Yeah.
for news?
I don't want to hit anything.
Yeah.
It's the news. The news. I totally messed that one up. All right, it's the news. What's in the news, Chris?
I feel like Nate's mic is low. All right, I'll bump it up. It's probably good that it was lower for that.
Yeah.
All right, it's quiet. I'll bump him up, and then I'll just keep an eye on that.
News.
See how it goes. All right, news. We're just gonna do a quick update on stuff going into the store.
Have you ever done a quick update?
Yeah, we have. First off, we had a restock yesterday. There's still a lot of stuff. It was a very small restock compared to most of the rest of them. I think it was like kind of overflow on something else we were doing. I can't remember exactly. I went up that way. Crystal Caverns, Walls, and Corners are in there because those sold out, I think, in an hour tops when we restocked them last year. So we got another round of those and a bunch of Dungeon Elevation stuff. So that's good. Just some sets that we kind of just have wanted to have in stock. So they're back. That's all still there if you want to check that out. And we have another big restock coming up in March. That the list got posted like 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Where do they
That's a
find
huge
that?
one. A lot of really good stuff in there.
Where do they find that list?
Where do they find that list? On the front page of the store, go up to the restock tab, and everything coming will be listed there. Also, in a couple weeks, I think we're shooting second week of February is what we're hoping for. We're gonna have another stock collection being listed for March, and that's gonna be Wildlands Reforged. That stuff we've said before has been on the water. We finished production ahead of time, which I think is a first for us. All the stuff's on the water.
It's a first. It's a record.
Yeah, it's a first. All the stuff is on the water currently, just heading over to our warehouse. There's still a possibility that it gets held up in port or something, or there's some sort of accident, so we're not declaring an earlier delivery yet. But it looks like
Until it's delivered, we don't declare an early delivery.
if things go, if we don't have any issues, we could be delivering before Starforged happens, which is
wild.
Amazing. Wild. When we were making this, we were like, oh, maybe it'll show up for people like in the Pledge Manager or tail end of the campaign, and then they'll be able to like compare stuff because we want to show a bunch of compatibility between Starforged and Wildlands. But it looks like people might get it before the campaign even launches. So That's exciting. And then when that happens, all that stuff's going to be moved into the store. And so we're going to be posting a collection, basically, of all that Wildlands Reforged stuff in about a week and a half. I think is what we're aiming for. And you'll be able to like browse everything that's coming in, and we'll also be pointing out, hey, these are the Wildlands sets that are basically being retired because we made new versions of them that are coming in and reforged. And there will be a small price increase on sets that were already in the store, which we've talked about a couple times, and that stuff will be communicated again, like which sets exactly it is. They're going to be seeing like a couple dollars price increase.
But it's super important to note, we're not going to actually put it for sale in the web store until everybody has their. If you pledge for Wildlands Reforged, you get that stuff first before it goes live to the general public. We'll put the collection up so you can browse it and get an idea what you want. But if you back, you get your stuff first. That's always that's crucial to us.
Yes. So all that's going on. I think that's everything with Wildlands Reforged.
I mean, can
Let's
we
talk
just
about
celebrate for a sec that, like, right now, assuming some things that are out of our control don't happen, like, we're on target to be early. Like, that's wild.
I think we're like a month early from where we wanted to be,
We've
something
never
like that.
done this.
But yeah, like I said, all that is on the water over. So there's still a chance that stuff gets delayed or something. But we've got a really good cushion for delivering on time or potentially early. So that's all exciting.
Kudos to Tyler for really running a button-up operation with a factory and like keeping everything on target. It's a heck of a thing.
Yeah.
A moving target.
Outside of that, let's see.
We should just get a hype train just for being early. Assuming it is early.
Especially in Europe. We've learned a lot about Europe deliveries from the first go-around with Wildlands.
Oui.
Yes. So I'm expecting things to be fine. How long does it take for things to get across the pond? I don't know, like a month and a half. It takes a while because like it's
It's probably not as long. It takes 6 weeks to get from China, so it's probably not that long to get back over from New York. There, but I don't like. Unless it goes Europe. 2 trips to.
I'm not saying to Europe. They're asking like how long does it take to ship to us from the factory?
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I think about
canals and storms and nonsense and I don't know.
Yeah, so the way it's going, I would love to deliver this early. We'll see. I think I think with reliquaries we were like, oh, are we gonna deliver early? And then I think something delayed it in shipping or something.
Yeah. Well, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Between here and there.
Lowtown update. Well, we're gonna be going over that soon, and there's gonna be a good breakdown in a Kickstarter update that should be going up.
So here's the thing. So we're supposed to get our update out by the end of the month. Turns out today's the end of the month. We also had our internal team 6-week development presentation, as well as had to get a Starforge bundle ready to get filled today, whatever. So we're a little backed up. I just got the last of the shipping text like 10 minutes before launch. I decided I'd go out and get beer instead of posting the update. So that's where the priorities are, right? You gotta. So I'll get it up right after. But we can verbally go through it.
Oh, he was asking across the pond, as in to get to Europe. I think we're going to be shipping everybody all the European pledges individually from the warehouse, so they should have about the same length of time that store orders take, I would hope.
Yeah, should be about that.
Which apparently is remarkably fast. So
hopefully, so right now we are, once again, there's this caveat. It could change at any moment, but we are at 70% mold completion and test shot completion. And the rest of them, so the factory is breaking for the Lunar New Year. They'll be back in I don't know, tail end of February or whatever, beginning of March, somewhere around there. They're queued up and ready to get the rest going. They'll go full-blown casting while the rest of the molds are finished, and then into painting. They believe they will have everything on the water in June, which means we would be shipping in July or start shipping in July or August. And it may be, we don't know exactly how many containers it is. Normally it's, I don't know, somewhere between like 4 and 6 containers, depending on how full and how packed and whatever. So it may be, we don't know if it's going to be 2 waves of shipping or we hold stuff until it's all there or when they're all going to arrive. So there's a lot of moving pieces. There's a lot of canals to traverse. There's customs. There's like a lot of things that could change between here and there. But currently, Tyler's estimate is that, the factory says they should have everything on the water in June, which means shipping July, August. We will keep you posted as it evolves. We also were at 17% on paint samples, but we just got another 45 samples. We're going to look at a bunch of them tonight, so that takes us up to like 35% on the paint samples. So we're cruising. And the good news is, the pieces look fantastic, right? The detail is there. All the engineering is like, every time you see us playing with them, like the stuff is just working better than we could have dreamed. And the paint samples are generally looking really good. The ones that are not, we're sending back and giving notes. But like it's going to be, you're going to be very, very excited. It'll be worth being several months late. It's going to be awesome. Is that it? Did I think I got everything?
Yeah, I think that's all good. Is Nate's mic weird?
I don't know.
It said it sound like the radio demon this week.
Radio.
Did you put it on weird?
No, same old, same old.
Is your
define a radio demon?
Yeah, define a radio demon. Like, does it sound like sounds fine? It sounds a little bit off.
Does it sound tinny? Like
we're doing everything the way we usually do, I think. It could swap. I could swap the mic on it if it's bad.
Hot swap.
Alistair from Has Been Hotel. I haven't watched that. Sound like the radio demon is a plus? Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. As long as it's not making it.
Demon.
As long as it doesn't sound painful, like we're just gonna keep going. Slight tinny tone to it. That's old-timey radio broadcast?
Yeah, see what news in from the stars, from the front. Our soldiers from the front are having a good time.
What would have done that?
The transatlantic,
Nothing should be different. Let me, okay, well, I'll fiddle around and see if something got touched that I wasn't aware of. That's
something
very
got
odd.
touched.
Something might have gotten touched, who knows?
Oh, you know what's missing?
All right, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, we want to shout out our friends at Tabletop World. They've got a Kickstarter going now. If you did order Lowtown stuff, they are doing some cottages right now that'll actually go really well with Lowtown. Tabletop World makes not modular buildings, but very beautiful buildings. And so if you need like some variety to your cityscape and all that, they're making some gorgeous stuff right now.
They've been resizing their whole Altberg line up to 32 mil, so it's catching up with modern miniatures. It's a great chance to get any of those pieces. They're just, the sculpting is so nice, so much character. Great way to mix in with Lowtown. Very fragile, so be careful. It's like fragile resin, but just really, very nice sculpting, really cool pieces. And this stuff is literally made to go exactly with your, you can make a cool little cottage town for these things. It's awesome.
Whatever I did seemed to work. I just messed with the EQ stuff because I looked down at it. I'm like, oh, some of these knobs. I think somebody bumped it while they were doing the.
He turned it on. It turns out.
I turned his mic on, and that would. I think somebody had messed with the EQ knobs. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Tabletop World, check them out. They make beautiful stuff.
Really great.
And it's a great way to get more variety to your city builds or town builds or just
be careful. It's so fragile.
And two other quick things. Just a reminder that we are going to be at Adepticon.
Woo!
We have been throwing together our plans for it pretty quickly. We just got our booth number. We're going to be at 703. We're going to have a small booth, but the main thing is...
but a lot of heart.
Small booth, but a lot of heart. Yeah, and we're going to try and get on like a bunch of tournament tables if we can. So we're reaching out to people and trying to do that. And I don't know, maybe we'll have time to play a couple things ourselves over there because there's so much. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I really want to.
If we can just all pick a day where there's a tournament going that we want to participate in, and we just like get that day off. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Is gonna be anybody going? Anybody going to?
I know a couple people have said that they're going from here. Like I know Kiwi's going.
Wait, you met Kiwi at Adepticon 2 years ago, right?
We met, when we went to when we went to Adepticon in 2022, I think that's where we met Stargazing Kiwi, and that's where we found our stuff. I think McGreg is going to be there. I know there's other people as well. There's going to be a couple people there. I'm
really excited.
It's a very fun convention because it's all gaming based. I guess it's all gaming based, but it's all like built around like, actually playing. And then the last thing.
And then we'll be at UK Games Expo June 1st or May 31st, June 1st, June 2nd, and then at Gen Con, and then at Essen, and then at PAX Unplugged. So it's we got a lot of conventions this year. A lot of chances to come see some DF stuff in person.
Yeah. And the last thing I wanted to say.
And giveaways. We're giving away. We got a bunch of pieces if you come to Adepticon, and you're already on the mailing list probably. Hey, if you're not on the mailing list, sign up for the mailing list right now. If you come to Adepticon and say, hey, I'm already on the mailing list, we'll give you a free piece.
Yeah.
Like painted, big, chunky.
And then the last thing I wanted to do, I know we got some newer people. I wanted to plug the Discord. Just do that every now and then. It lets us communicate in real time the way that we are right now. There's a lot of information that, you know, if you don't want to just wait for the monthly updates or social posts or other things that we kind of need to take more time saying, that's where we can get kind of like more up to the date, like more kind of immediate, like back and forth conversation.
And a good community, right?
It's also a community of people who are pretty engaged with the stuff and understand it really well.
Pretty engaged is an understatement.
Yeah, and can understand, you know, they can answer your questions if we're not around, all that jazz. And as we roll into Starforge, our next campaign, there's going to be a lot of information kind of hosted there. And yeah, so check that out if you have the chance, if you like this kind of casual, minute discussion. All right, with that, why don't we get into some test shots?
Yeah, I'm organizing stuff, as you can see. It's really.
Are we?
Tyler had it all organized.
Are we gonna actually be able to go through all this? I think I see some things.
No,
that
I'm just trying to find the new stuff. It's a bit of a thing.
So we didn't separate the new stuff.
He had it all nicely laid out for the whole thing, and then just dumped it into a bucket. And I was like, but all the new.
Yeah, because I was like, I see a lot of stuff in there that we.
Oh yeah, no, most of it is. But I think I have the new. It was a journey, a journey of 1,000 steps here.
Well, don't stop believing.
Oh wait, did we show this one? I don't know. Okay.
I have no idea.
I don't know. We'll see what we have. And people who already showed it, you'll tell us, and we'll skip it. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, test shots. When we make these metal molds, they're big, they're expensive, like 300 pounds. There's a whole bunch of slime pieces, thousands of dollars to make this thing. Before we say, okay, go and make 50,000 copies of that piece, they do a test shot where they make sure the mold is working and they make sure the piece is coming out the way we're expecting, and they send us a copy of it so we can look it over and make sure we got everything and nothing was missed. And it's really fun, right? It's been like a year since we were playing with the prototype, and suddenly you get the thing and it's like the real final factory finish thing. You see it in Dwarvenite. It's like it says Dwarven Forge at the bottom. The whole thing's done. It's a very, very exciting step in the process. So we have 70% of our pieces back in test shots now. Most of them are approved. We've had a handful of problems here and there, and that's why we do the test, right? So you can catch something before it's too late. So those are good ways. All right. So we have, I guess we just want to cut right to the, we're going to the big guns here.
Yep, the big guns.
The
Did you know that that's what I named the episode?
The big guns?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Sometimes we speak like with telepathy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other times we just use grunts, but
that's a good like 80% of dev discussions.
Yeah. This is the Dangle Room, the best name of any piece in Stairway to Violence.
Can you believe it? Like that name came out of one of those grunt conversations.
What are we calling? Dangle Room. Dangle Room. It was that I blame Miles, and we couldn't top it. It was brilliant. So this is what's neat here. You can see these are the slots for the acetate window inserts, right? So you pop your panes in there. Of course, we don't have the panes quite yet. The buoy bulge, and it has the slot for the little. It has the little narrow wall insert. Except we don't have the narrow walls yet, so we can't see. We could put a stone one in there if you want to see it, but thing. And then we don't have the diagonal that it slots into either. I mean, you can put it here. We can do this. Check it out. Oh, well, this is floor, I think. Did we show the 2x2, the 4x4 floor last time?
I'm pretty sure we did.
You can slide it in like that too if you want. And this is the tower.
Show the dangle. Show it dangle. Pick it up and let it hang.
Yes, Yak, there are narrow doors for cities. We don't have them yet. Actually, we have a hint of a one, right? But we'll get there. And this is these are the tower segments for up above. Oh, and I have the trapdoor. Wait for it. You might have to wait a while for it. Oh, darn it. Oh, I found a stairway.
No
it's so much
stairway?
easier. Stairway denied. When the pieces are painted, it's so much easier to find them because at least you can use the color to help separate what you're looking for. So there's a little trapdoor. Woo! That fits in there. Boom. The angle of the dangle. Thanks, Ivy. All right, so we got this. It's got to look better once we have the walls to slot in there. Good idea. And look at this clean little window slots on the top for the S tape. Oh, I should have brought the dormer. We have the dormer geometry sample. We'll get there. Oh, we didn't look at this. So check this out. Look at that floor. Look at that plug. Oh. Right. That's our put the floor plug in there, make it solid, pop it out for your trapdoor or your stairs. This flips around. It's parquet on the other side. We got the parquet 4x4. Woo! Same insert, friction fit, much friction. Yeah, when that's painted, I bet it's going to be invisible. I mean, the hole, not the, the piece will be really visible when it's painted, but So it's pretty exciting. Here's the 2x4 parquet. Uh-oh, this one's a little loosey.
I love getting excited over the concept of a block fitting into a hole.
Well, it's a big deal. Like the original City Builder floors, none of the holes are actually the same size, which is really is a thing. And where's the shorty? Here we go. We got the 2x4 plain wood.
I'd love to see the floral tonight if we have it.
We have it. I don't know where it is actually. I got to find it. It's like I have half of it or a quarter of it or whatever. But I got to find. We'll have to run out and grab it. But it is here. All right. So we got all those are all the floors. You got the dangles. Did we show the double high parquet posts? I can't remember. We know I did. We had.
I think we showed off. We showed off some double highs because we showed look, they don't splay. Yeah, because we were like, look, that it actually stays together when you put it.
Displayed the lack of display. It's really a thing. And we showed the holes in the bottom and the middle, so you can do that too. Where are the holes? I can't see out of the camera. Where are you? No, it's something.
Saw some of the double high. Yeah, you made like a double high monstrosity with all of the with all the facades.
Stuff's really fun. All right, we saw that. So, but we didn't see. This is good. Like, I don't know why they're happening now. The basic pieces are super important. Our friend, the wall, right? Window, wall.
From the window to the wall.
There you go.
And it just slots in cleanly.
Little slot on the top for the window insert. So nice. You ready for some moving action? Look at this.
I'm so glad the doors finally function. Like,
right? And so we don't have to hold them with white stick.
It was one of the tough things because that's the kind of stuff that you want to show off in videos. It's like, oh, look at the doors work, but they don't work when they're prototypes.
You're like, we're gonna zoom into the thing, and then the door opens, and we gotta think, well, Chris, the door doesn't open. He said,
I mean, okay. At no point did that conversation ever happen because we knew the doors wouldn't work.
You pitched the thing where you'd fly through the door and it would open.
That would be cool. And I'm like, oh, if we could use, if it would have worked with the old doors, we could have done that.
We could have cheated it with a.
But it was a new shape, so we couldn't do that.
Look at the cool door. And then that's some Michelle magic. We got we have another flavor. Conceptually, or not. Where are the other? We got the speakeasy door. I got to find the other door wall. Let's pop that in. And we have the other one, the fancy ass door. Fancy door. Where'd you go? Huh. Literally had. Oh no.
There's
we'll find it.
Such a mess. I know that we showed the water wheel before.
I know. I jumped to the part of like just messing the whole table up rather than gradually getting there over the course of the episode.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, we just went right to the.
This is problematic.
Yeah, we're just one.
This is.
Well, you can't see the whole. Yeah. But this was trying to sort it out. We have the shutter insert.
You should make a little 4x4 eventually, so we can put the thatch roof on it.
It would require having 2 more posts, but yeah.
Oh, do we not?
Yeah, I know. We have 2 of everything. The insert is narrow so that you can then still slot your window pane in there while that's in. So you can have the insert and the window panes on one. And you could, I think, let's see if I can find it. You got the boarded up insert. You could theoretically, can we do that? Yeah, you could put the boarded up insert on the other side. Board up one side. Shutters. Oh.
Jeffrey, the answer is all of the fits are better this time.
Yeah.
We changed our part of Lowtown was kind of changing our workflow, and it's made all the pieces here just way more precise. Like everything just fits way more cleanly than the first time
we did
went
all
through
the
Old Cities.
engineering here.
Yeah.
So it's like the biscuits are stellar.
Yeah.
Oh,
so the corner posts fit better. The doors fit better. Like everything just fits a lot more precisely. Which is very nice.
This is the fancy door with a little halfling door in it.
Yeah. Do you ever worry about damaging the door stubs when you swap them out?
No, because I generally don't swap them out. And I have had every now and then one has come off at a rare, but yeah, they're pretty resilient. But I try not to swap them often.
So kind of do that thing where it's like, okay, well, this wall is just going to have this kind of door in it, so you're just swapping the wall with the door in it instead of swapping the door directly, because it also just saves time.
These will come all installed in the door frame already.
So it really just saves time to just swap the whole wall instead of taking the time to swap the doors.
Is that all? That's all 3 doors. The other thing, we got the window walls. So those guys. Oh, we got, speaking of doors, I don't think we saw these guys. The freestanding walls. We have this with the little door. So someone was asking about narrow doors before. I don't have the narrow door wall, but here's the narrow door in the freestanding wall, corner wall. Look how nice that little guy is.
Danny, there should be some water wheels when it hits the store, so don't fret. Don't fret if you didn't get one in the campaign.
I think we're gonna have everything when it first hits the store. How long?
The goal is to have some of everything, and we tried to go really hard on all the core stuff, so at least that would stick around a lot longer. As long as we don't sell out of everything right away, it should be easy to just order restocks of whatever does sell out. So,
I would snipe the water wheel quickly though, because that is one that may not be a fast restock.
It'd be one of the harder restocks to justify.
Yeah.
Although with the way that the Stairway to Violence and Runic Columns sold,
Fair.
I'm not too worried.
But I
we'll
would
see.
still get it early. Like that's, if you're looking for this guy, get it early.
Do you think you would ever remaster the original cities to get better fits that match Cult, or is that just burning money? Well, the nice thing is the wood kind of works with Tudor already, so that kind of does a lot of it there.
The parquet posts look really nice with Tudor. I don't know we don't currently have any plans to go back and remaster all the
this kind of remastered Fieldstone,
Yeah.
We are still going to have the original Fieldstone sets as well. But this should...
Oh, we've got... This is around. Let me go get the floor for that. I don't remember. Did we show all the freestanding walls?
You showed a lot of the freestanding.
Right?
I think we were missing the doors at the time. And
the door was the new... Seeing it with the doors, these are new. Like, doors in there is new and exciting. Okay. We got those. We got those. Oh, this is fun. Some more Michelle magic. Oh, we didn't show this guy. Wait. The armored shutter. Did we show this last time? I don't think we had it in.
I don't think we had it.
It's upside down.
You see the ridge of the floordle? Yeah, the floordle's here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the floor of the floordle. Do we get there? There was I gonna show this guy. Okay, this is. Did we show the bar counter before?
I can't remember. We have a list of like 200 pieces. I can't remember exactly which one got shown for
the
10 seconds on a stream 2 weeks ago.
I think we showed the corner. Well, we showed the first ones in December or something, didn't we? Am I making? No, we didn't stream in December, so maybe we haven't. Anyway, this is the. I think we showed this because we stacked them. Yeah, but here's the wall of equipment wall, right? Magnetic equipment wall. It's got a magnet on the back, so it sticks to your wall. And what's neat, look how nicely it sits. It sits so perfectly up against the counter, so you can make a little workbench. You can flip it around this way. Okay. And you can stick that against your wall or whatever. Super fun. This is a classic like Michelle hey, how can I get like these? How can we get these things to sit together in neat ways so you have interesting modular options? So it can be a cabinet against your wall. It can be a bar. It can be a workbench. It's got options.
Yeah. Charles, we did not.
Ooh, you could kind of go this way to go upside down and.
We haven't really done a lot of like compatibility building, like mixing biomes with the test shots yet, just because we only get two of each piece so we haven't taken.
I mean,
we haven't played with the scaffolding in the mountains yet, just because we don't have that much of any of the sculpts, and we're more busy with building stuff for Starforged at the moment.
But once we have a bunch, I don't know if we showed the 4-inch railing. I know we showed the shorties.
We definitely showed how they clip on, and we showed the pole accessory holder sliding on. It fits so much better than the prototypes.
Like, I can't wait for you to like just experience it and just slide it on for the time. You guys are gonna be so excited. It's like, oh.
Do we have the pilings yet?
No.
That's like the one other thing that
Tyler was lamenting it as he was doing the photos for the update.
Kiwi, we'll get a bulk order in. Basically, once they've produced everything for shipping, as that stuff is getting ready to go on the water, they will airship some of like the larger pledges to us. Basically, like we'll ask them to airship a collection of the larger stuff so that we get some of every piece here. We figure out how much we want for the office, and then we can quality check it all when it gets here, and we'll do unboxings of the stuff. I don't think we're gonna order every district and landmark because that's a lot.
No, we just need 700 sets of scaffolding and we'll be fine.
Yeah. So we'll get it like probably around 2 months before it ships to everybody. We'll probably get a bulk order in. Something like that. But yeah.
I bet we'll have some to show off at Gen Con.
Yeah.
For sure.
All my stuff unpainted, can you just send it to me now? The unpainted's not produced yet either, is the thing. These are just the test shots. Like, they have made exactly 2 of each of these sculpts.
2. This is everything you see here is all that exists. So, currently. All right, so we showed all the rounds. Did we show the Sailor Moon? Has anybody seen this?
Sailor Moon is like my favorite anime.
It's a team of 5 fawns that does. What do they do in Sailor Moon? They like dance in front of the moon or something, or they fight.
Well, first off, they're fighting evil by moonlight.
Got it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is fawns fighting evil by moonlight. What do they sail? Do they have a boat?
Do they have a boat?
They're sailors.
There's probably a boat in at least one episode.
Okay. So they have a boat. I remember that time that Tyler spent like 3 hours explaining to me about One Piece.
Yeah. I've heard him explain One Piece to so many people, and he's never explained it to me, but I've heard his explanation many times.
It was amazing. I was riveted. I'll be honest. It was like it was a heartfelt journey that had me like it was awesome. It was a love letter to that show. Yeah.
I mean, the show's a love letter to love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telepathy again. Yeah. Barricade. Did we show the modular barricade?
Go for it.
I mean, I'm good. No, I just don't know if we showed it or not.
We have
polo holes.
We've shown it. I think it was one of the earlier. I think it's one of the earlier test shots we got.
I can't remember. Oh, it's got this little.
Either way, it'd be nice to wrap up in the next half hour so that we can
get
an hour for Starforged.
I just want to make sure I saw the new. So we saw these. We saw the half. We saw the urban elevation. I think. I think this is all the new stuff. We've seen all the roofs. Did we show the diagonal roofs previously? I know we had this. We showed the straights. We showed the valleys. I don't remember if we showed the hips or the diagonals, but there they are. Look at that. We got a full roof system and a little peek. Boop.
Modular garbage. I gotta have it.
It is. It's the gotta have of all the
it's
stuff.
Also very nice to have the roofs be precise now instead of just because the nature of like it's and the Starforge prototypes are a lot more accurate because we found a new prototype production method that is working out really well for us. But when these were all being like cast in resin and pulled out by hand in office, it was really difficult to get them to line up very precisely.
Did we show curtain before?
Maybe? I can't remember, man. There's just so many of these.
Man, Toby does such a good job with this this shingling.
The geometry is
on the roof.
fantastic.
It's really like you can build anything you need with these. So good.
I think Matt's in the audience, and when he was, when he came over to the office and built with them, like he just spent like a good amount of time messing around with the roof.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
And then you put the love perch on there, and they can fight. It's like,
How did the rugs turn out in the end? If
did we
have
show
we'll
them
you.
last week?
I think we showed them 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure we
do
got
a
them in.
roundup on them. I gotta get the other. This is the.
We didn't see thatched roof yet. No, the thatched roof is.
Oh
new.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. You ready? Boom. Roof.
That's why. Okay. Fine.
Roof. Hey man.
Do you want to put a fogger under it?
Yeah. Let me go get a fogger and the Huzuma Jam, the
Huzuma Jam?
portal. Yeah, the Huzuma Jam.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta grab the portal anyways. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Don't talk to yourself.
Oh no, never.
Yeah.
Live mic, you gotta.
Does the
Just
love
mumble
perch
and
not
mumble.
magnetize? So none of the test shots actually have
Walking.
magnets in them. They don't bother putting magnets in when they send test shots. So that perch doesn't actually have the magnet in it yet. The final production will, but he has to hold it there currently just because there's no.
Where's the
I
portal
think they
floor?
don't do.
The floor. The.
I think they
portal?
also don't do like the batteries and LED pieces as well for test shots. I might be mistaken on that one, but yeah, in the test shot phase they don't
They're all
have
old boys.
extra peripherals put in yet. They're just kind of trying to show us the detail and making sure the dimensions are right, that it's going together correctly, all that jazz. Thatched Roof's a chonky fellow. Yeah, that's the oldest sculpt in Lowtown. That was
You
sculpted
were saying
during
nice things about you,
Wildlands.
Tyler.
Because initially they were like, well, we should have a
So
little
we're saying nice
cottage in
things about
Wildlands. And
'Cause
then
it-
they
Wildlands is
realized,
shipping
you know,
early.
when we had to
All
cut
your-
sculpts, that was a place where it made sense. Did you talk to yourself out there?
No, I was talking to Tyler.
That's
See,
not
it's totally
okay.
different. It's
All
that
right.
there was an interaction. It was like a radio drama. People could tune into a whole second thing while you're talking over you.
Yeah, it's like a radio drama where they play two storylines at the same time.
It's it was very popular in the back when there was only radio. Oh,
How am I going to find room for those?
I
Well,
forgot
the
that-
good news is because it's modular, it all breaks down for easy storage.
Pour it into a bucket.
Are you going to see some of the painted test shots? Yeah, we got some painted stuff to show after this.
Just showing the.
He's got a
fit.
painted buck under buck
I don't know.
box,
Box of bucks.
a painted box
A buck full
under
of
the
bucks.
table. So
Here's
he's gonna
a,
pull out painted stuff after.
Here's a fun. Oh wait, get this. Wait. So this is floral. The railing is off by a spickle. Like you can see, I think you can see it in the. See right here. It's like we're one spickle long. It's like a 1/16 of an inch or something, 3/64 of an inch over there. So we got to adjust. But man, it's a nice curved floor, I'll tell you.
I mean, that's still useful just being a curve.
Yeah, no, it's a really good. The floor is perfect. It's just the railing is off by
Yeah.
the tiniest bit. I should take this. Oh, no, I have to leave a sticker on
Yeah.
because this is we're doing versions of these. So you
Yeah.
figure-
So that's an example of sometimes the test shot doesn't come back perfect, and they got to redo the mold a bit. Is it making a new mold entirely, or do they just adjust?
No,
the
they're going to
existing mold
modify whenever they can. They modify the mold.
just to save time?
Sometimes, every now and then, it's like it's a square one. You go back to the boom. But in this case,
Three people at once asked how much a schmickel was in metric.
oh, metric, it's like 1/2 millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very important unit of measure. It's also a unit of time. It's also a direction. It's
Biscuit
like
inside the
everything.
curve.
It's like the Smurf of measurement.
Yeah, the biscuit hole, as he's showing, there's a railing that biscuits into it. If you want to add a railing, I think we could test other things in there, but it's because of the curve.
It's a weird,
Yeah, because of the curve, there might not. But that means in the future we might be able to add more biscuit compatible things there.
it's a sticky biscuit.
But it's going to struggle to have like the stairs biscuited into the curve. The ladder should work.
The stairs wouldn't sit flat, but they would. You could probably get them in there.
If you're okay with it, yeah, you can do the stairs.
Yeah, but it would wait, you know what might work? Let's try this little. Where's the little the gargoyle? Oh, here you go. That little guy fits in there pretty nice.
Floral tile and wall are single use. No, you can actually do a lot with the floral piece itself. The railing is pretty.
The railing does two things. It goes right side up.
Yeah.
And it goes upside down.
Yeah. So the railing is more of kind of a standalone accessory that is just for use with this floor. But that floor you can use without the railings. You can actually do a lot of stuff with it. We did a video during the campaign that is just focused on the floral. We showcase a lot of different uses. It's actually like a very cool piece.
I was impressed by the time we got ahead of all the things we were able to do with the floral.
Yeah, like when I was putting it together, I'm like, okay, well, we should use it to make a second floor. We should use it to, yeah. The curved floor does a lot.
Yeah.
Love the railing more than the floor. Fight me. You can, you know, you're allowed to be wrong.
Hey, I love them both equally. The ladder looks really nice there, actually.
Yeah.
You need to go down into the fighting pit. You can like.
Yeah, but I think like the ladder work, because we tested a bunch of stuff. I think that shield pull accessory or not.
Yeah.
The shield insert doesn't really fit there as well because it's too
you know what?
wide.
I bet it'll bend in Dwarvenite because like it didn't in our prototypes.
I don't know if that's what we want to encourage. Well, I guess we can see.
Yeah.
But that's not terrible. Okay.
It
is thin, I guess.
It's so thin. It actually hugs it really nicely.
Okay, well there you go. Okay, so maybe it has more compatibility than we thought.
Yeah.
You could probably hang that corner post ivy down from it if you wanted.
Shall we?
Yeah, try it. Grab that ivy.
This requires now I need to find a peg.
If you have the ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have the peg in it.
No, wait. We take it. Watch this, because this guy comes out. So the hoist, you can put the peg on the side on the side or the bottom, so you can put it on the side of your buildings. So we're gonna take that same peg. We're gonna put it in our ivy. We're gonna stick it down there. Yeah. If you want some hanging ivy, there's some neat possibilities here. Yeah. All right. What was I gonna show? Oh, this thing. So we got we have the market stall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rabbit was asking to see that earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, Rabbit, listen up.
Listen up with your eyes. Shh, do you smell something? The market stall. There's an example of why we can see this stuff, because guess what? It doesn't do. Well, I'll use this. I don't know where the 2x2 floors. It doesn't quite fit a floor in there. It splays out. Look at those legs. So we gotta fix that thing. But we're getting there. Oh yeah, and there's a peg. You see it's got a biscuit slot in there, so you can do some shenanigans, right?
You could biscuit that onto the side of a building and have it be like a
little hunter's blind thing or something, like a little. Yeah, I don't know exactly how you roof it yet. We're like. Don't know exactly how, but the idea was we would kind of figure out some fun ways to play with it if we just added a biscuit.
If you put it on the end of a 2x4, that'd be pretty sick.
It feels like at the end of a dock or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Toby was messing around. He was like, if I widen this up, I could put a biscuit hole on there. I'm like, what do we use it for? He's like, I don't know, but trust me, we want a biscuit hole.
You could also flip it and biscuit it the other way to have it be like a support
a little
platform.
Thing, like,
yeah.
You could run two of these between, put some ladders down, and
yeah.
It's just they're Legos now. You can do whatever, you do fun stuff with them. It's exciting. And then this is a geometry test on. Wow, that's like. This is the geometry for the dormer. It's not the actual sculpt, but this is showing how the guts are gonna work. So there'll be a little. This is really kind of neat. Let me see. There's a removable panel, and the LED is gonna be pushed back as far as possible. It's going to be sitting all the way back here, so you're going to see sort of as minimal. By the time it hits the window pane insert, there's like a solid inch, so it kind of diffuses the light more. Instead of if the LED is right up against it, you'd see like the big hard LED. Like we're pushed it as far back as possible, so it has a nice throw. And then this, I don't know if you can see there, it has there's a little finger cutout, so that's where you can pull the acetate insert will slide in there, and then you pull it with your finger out that. So this is the inner guts geometry. It's not the sculpt. It's just the geometry for the guts on this thing. And then the magnet will be here, so it sticks to the roof. And then there's the on-off switch will be under there. It's gonna be neat.
Use some ivy on the market stall embedded in a mountain build. It can be an overgrown mine entrance. Oh, we can't do that right now, though.
Yeah, but that would be neat. You could totally do a thing like, I don't know, some ivy and dangle it down. And people are gonna put this ivy everywhere. We need to make more ivy. We'll get there. Okay, I think those are all the unpainted bits. That's new to see. Yeah. All right, cover your ears. I'm gonna.
I could just mute you. Oh, God. If Dwarven Forge are Legos, is Dwarven Forge Land far behind? Yeah, we're actually going to do a Dwarven Forge Batman movie.
Dwarven Forge Lego Batman movie.
Yeah. Dwarven
Yeah.
Forge well, no, it wouldn't be a Lego Bat because it would be Dwarven Forge in place of Lego.
Got it.
Yeah.
Dwarven Forge Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwarf. Bat Dwarf?
Yes.
Could it be Bat Dwarf? Yeah.
Dwarven Forge Minecraft DLC.
Dude, you know who would love that the most? My kids.
Yeah, they're very into Minecraft. Of course they are.
Grayson started a Minecraft podcast. They've done 3 episodes in a week. They're about 6 minutes long, and they just talk about neat ideas for Minecraft on Spotify. It's called The Crafting Table.
Oh.
They're 11. They're just like, I'm starting a podcast, Daddy. I'm like, really? They're like, I'm like, who's your audience?
How do you learn
They're,
how
I
to-
just want to put up ideas.
How do they learn how to post a podcast?
You just on Spotify, there's like Spotify podcasts. It's like, it has a record thing. It's just like, you literally just, they're just sitting in the room talking into an iPad and then post it up, and it's awesome.
Huh.
It's like, yeah, The Crafting Table.
Fascinating.
Yeah. If you want to learn about ideas for things that would be neat to add to Minecraft.
Can you still involve Will Arnett? He's probably a fan.
Definitely. He would be, you know what? If he saw it, he would be.
Anybody would be a fan if they got their hands on it.
All right. Did everybody turn up the color on their TV?
Saturate your monitor as much as possible.
As people are watching this on their television sets, right? That's how
Yeah.
it works. Yeah. Oh man, we got a bunch of.
I know at least some people do put it up on their TV.
Yeah.
At least some people do.
All right, so we got so it's everything you just saw now.
Yeah, Elvern's watching it on the TV. Oh, Elvern.
Well, I'm
Were
proud.
you
of
at Unplugged? Elvern was at one of the cons recently. I think it was Unplugged.
Hoppy Hippo.
Might have been Gen Con. Hobby's been to a number of the cons.
Yeah, see Hoppy a bunch. So this is the floral now in color.
It was Gen Con. Okay.
But here's an example of this is why we QC. Do you notice anything wrong with this picture?
Hey.
Who can see what's wrong with this picture?
Okay, first off, I just need to point out, I do know how to start a podcast. I've done podcasts. I'm just surprised that.
Oh, are you getting roasted by
I'm just surprised that children know how to start.
And an
podcasts.
11-year-old that has no tech savvy can just.
I'm a white man in his early 30s. I know how to start a podcast. Like
I bet Miles has started more than you though.
he has.
Yeah,
He started like
12
Miles has done
podcasts.
like 8 podcasts. The only
one episode each.
I've been involved in like 3 of his podcasts, and like half of the 2 out of the 3 podcasts I've started have involved Miles.
That's amazing.
So yeah, like yes.
So this was supposed to match the I mean, you got it right. This is the railing is supposed to match the other railings, and they match the floor somehow, even though it's in a paint master. So this is why we get the samples, so we can catch the stuff that's not working. But look how neat, look how nice these the railings, like they got the gradient really nice down. What am I missing? There we go. Colors. And again, they're distinctly different wood from the regular floor.
And that's that they'll also work on the scaffolding, right?
Yeah, scaffolding. Oh, wow, whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Hey. Oh, we have scaffolding.
We got a piece of scaffolding,
Man, that came out really nice.
right?
They got the lighter area like in the middle, and then getting dark on the edges.
Yeah.
They got that down perfectly.
It's, you know what, Hamster and Aaron really figured out how to make repeatable, right? Get a paint scheme that's repeatable for the factory. Like, yeah, sure, we could do like the most elaborate paint scheme in the world, but then we wouldn't be able to do it in the finals. Like these are repeatable paint schemes that we can get good results.
Mm-hmm.
So we get that, guys. Although this, I think, here's another example. No, I guess it's right. I thought this was wrong, but it's got the corner. Isn't it fun to see it in color? Brown. We got a wall.
Will the side magnets or the freestanding walls be distracted visually? They shouldn't be because they shouldn't be open. We have a piece
No, they're-
specifically for terminating.
Oh, you probably won't see the edges very often.
Yeah, we have a piece that's specifically for terminating a run of the freestanding walls.
They put the metal in before they paint them, so they usually end up
Painting over
getting
the
the
magnet.
dry brush goes up over it anyway, so it'll help take the edge off a little bit.
Is the floor fitting more flush with the light puck now?
We haven't tried it because actually, well,
we have
know
two
this
painted and
is,
two unpainted.
this is oversized. Yeah, I was gonna say we only have two, and that is exactly the exact same thing you said. We're like, oh, this makes four. This is the railing is off by a spickle, so it's probably not gonna fit. But we can test. We got oh man, there's a lot of painted bits here. It's you know what it is? It's like getting to discover the pieces again for the first time. Well, the water wheel doesn't have any legs, but you know, when is that? Stop the water wheel.
Amy's wondering how close the wood floor matches the original CBS wood floor. Oh, look at that beetle.
Fine question.
Look at that beetle.
Where'd he go?
Well, he spun him around. He might have fallen off. There he is.
Classic
That really pops. That's
Eli's
nice.
got to put some critters in.
Yeah.
It's it's the best. Like those little fun, thoughtful touches that you can discover when you're painting it are delightful. What was that? Sorry, I'm
comparing the wood
the
floor paint
floor.
colors to the original CBS.
Yes, let's finish through these and we'll take a gander. Diagonal, we got all the scaffolding. Stuff is looking good. All right. And we may find some stuff. Hamster and Aaron haven't gone through all these new paint samples yet, so we may catch some stuff that's not right here, but don't you worry, they will catch it and make it awesome.
I'm very happy with
the scaffolding.
I'm very happy with the consistency on the
Yes. It's
on
really
the weathering.
Tubular basics. Nothing basic about them. They're gonna be awesome everywhere.
How
You know
well
what I
in
was about to do?
terms- How well in terms of the biscuits and old dock pins connect?
I was like, oh, I can't wait to even flip them upside down. I'm like, wait, no, that's sci-fi. Well, how the biscuit what?
He's asking the paired pegs on the original docks. How well do those connect to the biscuit system? We made it so that the paired pegs.
They all line up. So here's the.
Yeah, they were made to be able to line up. Because the biscuit
railing?
the biscuit hole design, if you can, I don't know if you can tell from here.
It's
That
hot
biscuit
dog
design
shape.
has like two. It's a hot dog more than a biscuit, really. So.
Well,
yeah,
the biscuit's the peg, the hot dog's the hole.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yes. So you put the biscuit in the hot dog. But it's got two round ends on it. So the part in the middle, the wider part in the middle, is for the biscuit, and it's got two little round bits on the end, and that's sized perfectly for the paired pegs to go into as part of the design. So it lets you do a lot of compatibility stuff.
Biscuit
so you
in
can see
the
those little
middle,
round parts on the
pegs
end.
on the outside.
So with the docks, we'll grab that at some point too to show that.
I have somewhere in here there's the railing the short railing has I have it right. Jeez, losing my mind. Here we go. So the short railing has paired pegs baked into it, right? See those paired pegs, just like the old docks, and then those pop right in.
Yeah. So any paired peg stuff. So
Yeah.
that means you can build this hanging off a cliff if you want.
Well, you know what? It was really important as we were messing because we just figured out paired pegs and then we went to biscuits, and it was really important to try and maintain. We wanted that cross compatibility with the paired peg system because we had all these cool things like the suspension bridge and the Titan's tooth that you could use as a base and all these Wildlands pieces. We're like, well, we got to find some way to make it all play together. So this was a way in dev. I think Eli was championing it. Or maybe Toby, maybe Tyler. I don't know where it came from, but it was like, it's going to be neat because you can just sort of bounce this stuff back and forth. I mean, you could put a railing on the edge of your stepped stump crag or whatever.
We did that in one of the compatibility builds. in a mountain build, we just took like the little corner platform
Yes.
and we just put it on
Put
the
it on the
edge
end
of one of the crags.
And it's awesome.
And then put the short stairs up. So it's like this is like a little platform somebody made to climb up this
And
rock.
that's exactly the dream, right? That was
Yeah.
like we wanted to enable all of that. All right, so those are all the wood bits. What do we want to go look at roofs or cobblestone or accessories next? What do the people say? What do the people want?
Can you hear the people sing?
Here's a
Yeah. What do y'all want? You want? Ooh, look at the moss on that. That's nice. Roofs, cobblestone, yes.
Yeah.
Accessories. Okay. Wow. This is.
So there's a consensus of
This is
nothing.
a dead heat.
It's an
Cobblestone.
absolute-
All right. Cobblestone ahead by
two
one.
cobblestones taking the lead.
Two cobblestones. Anything.
Oh, no,
Slippery.
roof slippery.
Yes.
This is. All right, I'm just here. We go.
We're gonna do all of it, so who cares? All right, 3 cobblestones. 2 cobblestone. Go.
Should I get kittens? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I got kittens.
You did right. Wait,
Yeah.
you did?
2. I don't know,
2?
sheltered cats. Yeah.
Huh.
Because they were brother and sister.
You got a bonded pair. Okay.
B and C out of A, B, C, and D. D died, and A had some challenges, so we got B and C.
Oh.
And they're still named B and C. The kids
I think there were
didn't
a
wanna
couple
change.
details in that story that I didn't need to know.
The kittens are so fun. They're fun. We're
Well-
over that first initial hump where they're just like
Yeah, I
destroying
think-
the world, and now they're just like.
I
oh,
think
the best.
I think roughly 60% of the information was good to know.
Yeah.
Uh,
They are. Kittens are awesome. All right, we got.
we got to do the trick with the wall.
I said we only have one of these, but we have to get that.
You
We
only
get
got
that
one of
painted
those?
one. Yeah. So paint samples, we only
You
get
only
one.
get Right.
Yeah. Who needs 2 when you can just have one? But look how neat this urban elevation is. Like it.
What are the new texture battle maps? How do those work? Metal in them? There's no metal in the
We
textured.
just sent the.
Textured
got
battle maps?
samples of the battle boards, the textured battle
Yeah.
board. Oh.
So question,
damn.
Justin, are you talking about the texture
It
like
is-
the cobblestone battle board, or are you talking about the water texture mats?
It's got to be the battle.
There's no
boards,
metal
right?
in either of them, but they are very different products.
Dude, the battle boards, it is like, I can't wait till like we had to send it back because they
They're a great
it was like a
weapon.
casting master, but they it is awesome. Like I can't like the heft, the thing, the texture. It's just like they are really cool. Okay, that's
So the texture mats are like really thin vinyl mats with a plastic texture over them. No metal in that. They're not. You can't magnetize that. The textured battle board, we had to get rid of the metal in order to have the texture on it.
but so worth it for the texture.
Yeah, but it makes it look like it makes it look like a 12 by 12 sculpted floor.
It's really nice, and it's
Yeah.
heavy, and it's like, it's just so cool. Somebody's large or somebody's small. We got ramps, we got cobblestones, we got these like, very excited. Okay, we got, what did I miss here? We got the floor. What's that behind? Boom. More sculpted ground. Dirt.
Yo,
Dirt. It's a real deal,
the children love the dirt.
right?
Yeah,
Honestly, some of my favorite memories as a kid are playing in the dirt pile. In
I
the
love
back.
the texturing on the side.
Yeah.
Like I love that we got rocks and stuff on the side there.
Instead of a sandbox, we just had a dirt pit, and it was like the greatest.
Dude, dirt, great racing series. We need a giveaway word. Meaty
Dirt?
Panera. Where did Meaty Panera come from? Did you say Meaty Panera at some point?
No,
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Is that somebody's name? Does somebody got a good Twitch name? That sounds like a Twitch name.
Radio Demon?
Radio Demon would be pretty good, actually.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I'm
That's
gonna
the
put, I'm
theme
gonna-
of
I'm gonna
tonight.
put that in.
Radio Demon. Radio
Yeah, I
Demon
think we
rides
got it down.
again.
All right, give me a moment to put that in. Okay, Radio Demon, all one word, is the giveaway word. If you want a chance to win a $50 Dwarven Forge digital gift card, type Radio Demon, all one word, in the chat. It is not Greg's. I'm talking about Greg's. I don't know what that means. I missed something.
What?
Yeah.
Who's on
And now the chat's
gone.
ruined.
Whatever it
so
was.
whatever was going on, I don't understand.
It's fled.
Yeah, we will
Parquet
roll this
post?
giveaway in like 5 minutes probably, and then I'll let Nate get back to showing off stuff.
New corner posts, parquet, looking good. We're gonna put a double-sized wall in there just because we don't have any short walls. Look at that. Some ramshackle wood if I ever seen it. We got a stone spacer.
Oh, we got the biscuits on it.
Yeah. So you can accessorize. I know you
Yeah,
like
so
to
we can
accessorize.
do
Chris.
we can do some facades on it, some biscuit accessories. Good stuff. How are you
Call it-
spelling demon? With no A. We are American.
Or American.
Go to the UK and find a Greg's Eat Meaty Breaded Goods. This isn't.
What?
That's not a sentence. Can we see a close
Unsubscribe.
They want to see the dirt again.
Yeah.
I think we kind of glossed past the dirt. Yeah.
Where's the? Yeah.
We make our pieces look shinier than they'll look to you sometimes because we got a lot of production lights blasting on these things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We have a lot of lights on right now.
A lot of lights.
We blew out the
30
power last week, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
In the middle of shooting. So
Although
we're just out of power for a
I
while.
would say counter it wasn't so much as us blowing it out as so much as Gary just poorly wiring the place.
Yeah.
I don't think we deserve the credit. I think
True. We weren't doing anything bad.
Elvin facade jammer.
Yeah.
No, it was just the wire. It's like
People want a
subpar.
close up of that facade, unless you saw that. And that's why you're doing this.
I'm trying to find out what was going on. Why don't you want to get in there?
Need to get a jar to store the dirt in. Yeah.
Yeah, dirt jar.
Are you? When was your media consumption cut off? Were you a Pirates of the Caribbean guy?
I did see Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
Was it enough to be a thing that you saw multiple times and like
No.
new bits from? Okay, so you don't know the
No.
jar of dirt. I
No.
think jar of dirt's also not in the first one.
I think I might have seen the second one. Let's see, because I was at ILM when the second one was in post, and I got to see the maquette for Davy Jones. They had a guy. They had a sculpture that was like half size head, maybe it's this big, and he had all these pictures of octopodes and is painting it, like hand painting the whole thing. So then they would light it and film it and use it as a reference for the CG. So they would like the analog. Yeah, it was like
Was that one of the last
wild.
like just phenomenal practical effects like movies?
maybe. No,
They had a lot of really cool practical effects.
who did a lot of really recently?
Pacific Rim did a lot of practical too,
Wow.
didn't it?
You know who did really neat? Did you ever see Oblivion?
No.
It's like Tom Cruise in a glass house in the future,
Uh-huh.
and they so it's really
So just actually where he thinks his life is going.
It's delightful. It's
right.
it's actually really awesome because also Tom Cruise gets to meet Tom Cruise, and it's just it goes as you would expect. Tom Cruise tries to kill Tom Cruise, and then it just
Great.
But they built an actual glass house for Tom Cruise to live in, and because he's got to be in the glass house, and it's in the clouds, like in space clouds, and so they went to Hawaii. And they filmed, like, they spent like a week. It was obviously just like a scam to just spend a week in Hawaii. But they spent a week filming. They could only film the sunsets and the sunrises, so the rest of the day they just had to hang out. But they filmed sunsets and sunrises for like a week. And like the most beautiful, like just these clouds. And then they got this 200-foot tall screen and projected the skies on this giant backlit screen and had the house there. So it was this practical house. So because the whole house is made of glass, so then all the light is like refracting through the thing. And so it just like absolutely gorgeous. And they built a practical, of course, Tom Cruise is also a licensed pilot, so he made the controls for the flying thing. So they had this practical rig that had controls, and it had motors, so when he would turn the thing, it would rotate the whole rig around. So like the spaceship thing would actually move when he was doing the stuff, and he was doing like real flying maneuvers. Like he learned in Top Gun. He was like, he was inverted, and then like the thing.
Did you like
So it was practical.
Did you like Oblivion?
Yeah.
So what about that is inherently less ridiculous than Spelljammer?
It's a movie.
Okay. All right.
It only lasted 2 hours.
All right, let's get through these test shots.
That's a really good question. Final Destination 3 had some really good practical effects too. The car crash. Did you ever see it?
Final Destination seems like the kind of movie I would not be able to handle watching. honestly.
There's an amazing car crash, a 10-minute long car crash that opens that movie, and it's like it's outrageous. They wreck all the
Great.
cars,
Great.
and the trucks and the logs, and like you're just like gas tankers and yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, I was playing a Nancy Drew game with my girlfriend last night, and it scared me. So
A Nancy
I think
Drew
we're good.
game? Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Is this like a role playing thing? All right. So we got some
It's a
Ivy.
video game. All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And we got Ivy. It's green. We got trash. It's
We
modular.
did see that before. I think we saw the painted trash.
Did we?
Yeah.
All right. Did you ever see Roofses?
Never in my life. We might have shown some of them. It's hard to remember. Yeah, let's just go with the roofs. Not painted? We absolutely saw them. I don't know. Well, whatever.
We painted roofs?
I'm pretty sure we saw the painted, well, not painted roofs, but the painted trash.
Maybe.
That was one of the first things we
They'll
got.
keep you. All right, so we got green roofsies. Look at that little copper and green. It's like there's thing go down, but then
They do come off as fancier for sure.
right.
It just feels like a wealthy color.
Yeah.
Like that
You
feels
spent
like
the time to paint your roof green.
it feels like the roof color really does just change a lot.
Where did the other? Huh. How did I black hole hands that? No, I just my black hole
Black
brain.
hole hands.
That's my
Moldy
my
slate.
superpower, and I passed it along to my kids.
Y'all hiring? Only for one extremely specific position at the
You
moment.
need to role play Nancy Drew.
Yeah. No, that's not.
Oh,
That's all right.
we are hiring. Look at that. Dark roof, green roof, same sculpts, wildly different. Amazing. And we got Perchy.
Ooh.
Perchy, the double perch.
And even the test paints still don't have magnets and stuff in them.
No,
It's just the final product they actually put the magnets in.
I don't think this has metal in it either.
Yeah.
Speaking of two paint schemes,
Wow. And again, yeah, like just how much the paint scheme
the
changes
gradient,
the vibe of the piece.
yeah. I love the perch too. Got a stare.
I call him Fred.
We got suffixes. What's in it? Suffixes.
Those sneaky suffixes.
What's in it? Suffixes.
Yeah.
That caution tape just moved in the fan, and I thought it was somebody like creeping in here as I was doing Golden Voice. And I was like,
Yep. Boy, let me tell you about
a Nancy
Drew
Oh, yeah.
message in a haunted mansion. If you're talking about creepy things moving in the background. Yeah.
Is it VR?
No.
AR?
Nope. It is like a
R.
It is like
hard
a
R.
it's a hard R game. No, it's like a 2001 point and click for children.
Solve mystery.
Yep. Yeah, basically.
The best. All right, we got you ready for this? We got a whole bunch of little bits. Holy moly.
The wheels work on the cart? Yep. Yeah, the wheels spin.
You ever hear
It's
about
a
the
great
bloat?
game. It also scared me. Do we actually have a Nancy Drew Mystery Games fan in chat? Yeah, Haunted Mansion, surprisingly good job at making it creepy. Yeah. That's all I'm going to talk about that. I know that's not why people are here.
Original mock-up, Michelle was using a blowgun dart for the axle.
Yeah,
Good story.
anytime we can make something actually function, we try to. It just adds to the immersion.
She's like, man, I need an axle. And Chuck's like, don't worry, I got a blowgun dart right here.
Yeah.
Done.
Nancy Drew channel for the Discord.
Look at these doors, by the way. We're just glossing over it. Those are good looking doors.
Yeah.
Right? As a kid from the hills of Vermont, that's feels like a barn. Feels like a trap.
Drew Van Forge? No, that's a completely different.
Drew Van Forge.
That's a completely different thing.
Oh,
That's
my
our
God.
spokesman.
That needs to be a crossover. It's the crossover we
Just do the Nancy Drew games. as a-
Nancy Drew Van Forge. Like
Oh no.
wait, when's credit?
That's the narrow shutter.
Yeah, interesting. I just noticed that the bars are there are one's going vertical and one's going horizontal.
I think it's so that they could actually read.
Look at these little doors. Doors.
Double head door.
So many good details. The fact that Michelle made the knobs are just little knots of rope to like downclass them as possible. Is that a word? Downclass?
What was that?
Class it down instead of class it up?
Sure.
Facts. Biscuit boys?
Yeah, we're gonna roll the giveaway in like a minute. It's Radio Demon, all one word. Nancy Drew in the case of the missing biscuits. Yeah, she's in the she's in the UK. Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've been looking for biscuits when building a thing. I'm like, God, where's the bucket of biscuits?
Constantly. We might just need to get more.
Always looking for biscuits. We cannot have enough biscuits.
Paint looks off on the sausage. Well, no, that's not the orc model. It's okay.
Oh yeah, you want sausage? Buckle up. We get some sausage incoming. We get Sailor Moon.
We can't.
We do. We have the tiniest sausage about to.
Dude, the tiniest sausage you've ever seen.
Yeah. No, it's unreal. But it's long. It's a lot. Like there's like a whole coil, 50 feet, miniature.
Twitch TOS ban. Yeah.
Little lantern. We gotta plug that thing in and see what. I actually like that.
Be close to done with the...
Yeah, we got.
Okay, so I'll just roll it when we're done with the paint shots.
What's up? It's me.
You froze for a second. I'm sorry.
Ladder.
I prefer the former.
And a fancy door.
That is nice. Wow, they really got the details on that. Wow, right? they got the recessed part of that there too.
Killing it. All right.
Yeah. Does lantern work?
Here comes the sausage.
I think the LED walls. Wait, if we plug that lantern into an original CBS wall, will it work?
We can go and we'll get a floor too already. I made a false promise of sausage. Look at it.
Got pin there.
There's no sausage in here. I promised him there's not she's gone. Sausage lady, no sausage. Close, but no.
Is it supposed to be all in there or?
I think there were revisions. We had to make the sausage more sausage colored or something. I don't know. The ones that have revisions were not in here, I guess. But we got a Prancy Dragonborn, a fancy Prancy. Yeah. Hamster did a really good job of achievable paint schemes, right? That they could do. They could.
Oh yeah.
The Cardinal.
The Cardinal. Well, you can't call him the Cardinal because he didn't let us use the red one.
No.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Was he could be called the Cardinal if he was red?
He's red. Well, he could have been like a brown and be a cardinal because the female cardinals are brown.
She'd still have a red tuft at the top of her head.
Fair. Dorf.
Missed the Cardinal. It was dope. Somebody got the Cardinal. I'm pretty sure that was.
Yeah, it was a giveaway right at the 11th hour there.
I can't remember who won the Cardinal in the giveaway at the end.
These NPCs are gonna be great NPCs for your town.
I mean, they're very good. And the point was we were trying to make minis, pre-painted minis that you can't find most other places. So we were trying to do non-human townsfolk. Because most townsfolk minis you find in most places are human. Yeah.
Much less painted? Like, come on.
Will the NPCs be in stock? Definitely on the store release day, there will be NPCs in stock. I don't know the timeline on restocking them if they do sell out. We don't know how they're going to sell on the day of either.
Get them early.
Minis are always kind of a crapshoot for us.
Anything that's not a core set, I would get early if you want to get it when it goes live when the Hunger Games ensues in September or whatever. All right. Oh, a chimney.
We're gonna roll this giveaway while you go grab the chimney. Yeah.
All right. I am gonna go grab the thing.
All right. Let's roll this giveaway then.
Oh man, where did the lantern go?
Hey, Kodiak.
Hey, congrats, Kodiak.
All right.
Long time DF fan.
Very long time.
Oh, we didn't. Copper roof.
You got some?
I'm just trying to clean up. I'm trying to be responsible, Chris. Once in my life. Oh, did we show this? The brace for the water wheel? Jeez, I'm like. Oh, look at the sludge in there. Like classic hamster sludge in the corners.
All right,
right.
Kodiak. We're going to
Oh, I didn't do it. Oh.
we're going to add that gift card to your account. It'll
Woohoo.
be it'll be sent to the email that you use on your store account. So I will get that sent tomorrow morning. Why do I have chimney? Oh, right, because you showed the chimney, and I was immediately thinking of Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chimney.
All right. Congrats, Kodiak. Yeah, Kodiak has been here for a very long time. I think before the Kickstarters.
Yeah. Forums days.
Way longer than I've been here.
Old
Paint's way better than I was
school.
expecting. Yeah, I've been very happy with it. I think a lot of it too is just with all the work we've been doing on our paint flow, on our workflow and discussing things with the factory. We've gotten a lot better at just making sure that things are really well communicated with them and that we're doing things in ways that they can handle.
Here's a really fun example of maybe I don't know if you can see how different, like these are floors, a sampling of floors that are almost all different colors.
Wow, yeah.
So let's see which one we match with.
Even among the CBS floors, there was variation, yeah.
Yeah, so we're in this family.
Yeah. Wood is wood.
You would say that. So depending on which family of floors you have, it'll match.
Depending on when you got your CBS. I guess.
It should be matching the latest, like whatever the latest. What happens is the paint scheme tends to drift a little over the years.
Well, and that's the thing. Is
we
like
have stuff from
exposure to light and age can just make paint change over time, anyways.
also just the factory drifts. Like
Yeah.
they mix a different batch and it's slightly off and whatever. Like they do giant whatever.
Yeah. I think with wood though, like variation is kind of just natural.
These are facts.
Yeah.
So it's in the realm, and it's starting with technically the same color, but we'll see what it ends up with. Now, the moment of reckoning. Ooh, the battery's
Will
not
urban
very bright.
elevation and cobblestone/dirt floors be considered core? I would say so.
I think so. You want to hit the blackout?
Yes.
Fine,
I mean, you
see
can
that.
even see it from here.
Whoa! That's really satisfying. Oh, look at that! Look at the close-up. Wait, go back to that. Look at our background for a second.
Let me look at our background. Oh, just the space background behind
Right?
you.
Yeah, just in
Yeah.
in silhouette. It's like so cool.
Yeah.
Also, it just every time I
that's-
feel like people are
yeah.
gonna think it's a blue screen, but it's just a real physical, like
Yeah.
it's an actual thing.
Yeah.
It's a real deal. Look at that.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right.
That's cool.
Who picked out the background? Sil designed
Still
it.
created it.
I think she took some stuff. Did she take stuff that graphics had and then mess around with it, or was it like completely from scratch?
It was a whole. I think it was an amalgamation of. She took some stuff from graphics. She licensed some stock stuff. She made
And then
some
she
stuff.
photoshopped. She took shots of the. I think
Wyverstone.
Casey took some photos of the Wyverstone, and then
It's
Sil
like-
photoshopped them into the background. It was
They
also
blasted
okay.
them with color, so it would be like.
She says it was all. She says it was all her, so it wasn't using
Oh.
graphics assets.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, she's here. Yeah.
Hey, so.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
Casey took
really
photos of
good.
the Wyverstone, photoshopped it in, so that way we could still be like, oh, well, yeah, like it's an alien planet, but it's still got some Dwarven Forge in it.
It's awesome. She had a really good vision for it, and it's like every time somebody like comes in here, they go, "Wait, what is that?" Like,
Yeah,
it's so cool.
it
It's like
takes the
that's
light
what we
so
have
well.
Yeah.
It's very different. I mean, we get comments on it every week.
It's awesome. We can't even
Yeah.
see the full like. Yeah, it's got and it has more space up there. Like the idea is you could roll it down and have more space, or roll it up and have more alien planet.
Yeah, we've been
The
leaning on
Wyverstone
the.
bits. It's like
We've been leaning into
Yeah.
the alien planet stuff more. I
Yeah,
do wonder if
she
we're ever going
killed
to
it.
drop the space down
It's
more.
really-
I think it. Yeah, I don't know.
we moved it up for today's shoot, so we get more horizon. So there's like a nice practical horizon behind the shoot. It was real.
Yeah.
It was fun. And then it takes light so well. It's like It was a home run. She really killed it.
And it looks more. We're gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna try. I forgot about that. We're gonna try putting UV paint on the stars
So they pop.
and seeing it. Yeah, seeing if we can make the like
That's
pop
an
more.
awesome idea. Love it.
Sci-fi
I'm
stretch
really
goal?
excited for whoever has to go in there and UV paint the stars one by one. That would be awesome. It's hamster should do it. He's like, he never doesn't get enough time like painting little painstaking things.
Yeah, I think we were gonna not ask Hamster to spend his time doing it. But yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of stars.
I might need to get new logs. It looks like the batteries on these are already dying, and
Full of
like
stars.
we haven't even been going. We can go for like an hour and a half.
All right.
Yeah,
Should
your log might die. Tyler's died on him last week too. I mean, the batteries on these just might be going. All right.
Does anybody want to see science fiction? We should go into the future?
No,
I mean,
we
you
do
can take off.
fantasy stuff, so nobody really wants to see.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're the fantasy company, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Oh, are you moving the table out?
We're gonna get crazy.
Oh, we're just gonna do the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
just, let's
Hang
just
on.
rip it and grip it. Right?
All
Is there
right.
any reason not to? Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, I should have set up the. Are you gonna have space? All right.
No.
Okay.
Bumper tables.
Oh, there's been some cannibalism over here.
Late stage cannibalism. Hold on, let me move this. Hold on.
Late stage cannibalism.
You see, you're circling back to.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
This
gonna
might be a
start
bit
this
big
one.
to get on the. This might be a big. All right.
Hang on, maybe hide some of these things for a start.
It's a little late to hide it.
No,
You've got
can't
it.
see it in the class. Maybe we'll have to surprise it. We'll add some stuff as we go. Hold on. Don't look. Close your eyes, internet. This is an order. You know, one of the holy moly. Wait,
I mean, at this point, who? All right.
Just humor me.
Round disc biscuit filler? Not quite. You'll see. You're close. You're close to it.
Round disc biscuit filler. All right, let's start there. Oh wait, let's start there. Okay. So wait, this guy fell apart. All right. So
That temple pick. Which one do you mean by the temple pick? Yeah. Which one do you mean by the temple pick?
Temple of what? Temple of Love? Oh wait, this got
With
Rotato.
Flavor Flav?
No, I was thinking of Sisters of Mercy, but so
Yeah, this is gonna
Andrew
be.
Eldritch.
It's gonna be a tough thing to get on
How
camera
is
with
this
our
gonna- Hey, but that already looks neat. Hey, Rabbit, are you watching? This is
Oh, yeah,
up
he's
your,
here.
yeah.
massive tech floor platform. Yeah, and that's all just catwalks, baby. Like that's
This is just catwalk extravaganza.
that entire structure he's
Even
like
even-
poking is just all catwalks used in a bunch of different ways.
Poking. Let's move
From the
some
Discord
around so we
shots?
see.
Which is it? The one with the mechs in it? I don't remember. We'll see.
All right, so let's look at a little section at a time and sort of see what we're doing. So this was some pieces from a bundle, the medium exterior bundle. Geez, the light's falling off. That's good. It makes it mysterious. But trying to do like kind of
Second one,
Battlefieldy,
okay.
right? Like lots of playable space, lots of open space to throw your models around, lots of interesting cover, breaking up, like cool stuff like this kind of really breaks up your movement because now there's a damn catwalk in the way. But as Chris was saying, right, this is just, look at this. Boom, boom.
It's all just catwalk system.
So it's like, I wanted a big elevated thing.
Yeah, we were filming the walkthrough for this earlier today, so it was just already put together.
So it's just like, how do we get this? Get wow. That's five catwalks biscuited together with 2 pylons on either side. They're biscuited in. And then this is, let me get you in there. Then on this side, hold on, we'll move the stairs out of the way. So this is the 2 of the pipe terminus. Oh, hey, we're doing a science fiction Kickstarter called Starforge.
Yeah,
So these
also-
are some pieces for that.
also-
Sorry.
Yeah. Also, this is very much like a work in progress.
These are prototypes. This is for our upcoming Kickstarter launching March 12th on GameFound to get a sense of what we're doing. So we walk you through some of the pieces. I forgot that we didn't give any sort of preamble.
Yeah. Everything here is a work in progress. However, most of this stuff is pretty close to final at this point.
So these are biscuited all together to make a little loop that could go over there to kind of.
We got to pull focus on that a little bit.
Yeah, we're swerving all over the road here. Hey,
Yeah, let's put it on auto.
could be a disaster, could be awesome. So anyway, so that's a big old platform with a Tyler's favorite part is he's like, where's the ladder even going? What are they doing? But I don't know. Oh, and we're using, did we show, I think it showed, oh no, they came out. Where did they go? Inside these little, we got the little fillers.
Mm-hmm.
These little end fillers if you want to fill in your pipe slots. The catwalks. So these catwalks pieces, you can also double them up to make pipelines. So this has all the end four of them in there. But you can break them open to make catwalks, and then you can biscuit. I didn't biscuit this one. You can biscuit them together to make them more solid if you want. You have some biscuits here, like. All right, you can just like biscuit it into one big boy. We'll get there in a second. All right, so we got a little tech platform here, fun place to hang, and then to get on up, once again using catwalks. Look at all these catwalks. And there's inverted pylon because I just wanted a continuous walkway. A pylon up there, the hinged ramp, which needs.
Look at that ramp dangle.
Yeah, it's a little dangly. And then the short stairs here, biscuited on the side, so that then I could put the like this. What do we do here? But then the regular stairs can slide right up under. We lost. Got a man down.
All right, hang on.
Please stand by.
We'll fix it.
Oh
God. Okay. All right. There we go. We're good.
So then this that step is dangling there, so then you can slide the little steps on there and get some steps up. Not that your Space Marines need steps; they don't care about steps, but we have them. Got the options. So we got some steps, got a ramp, another thing. Throw that up there, and then let's see, one more pair of steps.
This is basically the scaffolding of Starforged.
It is. It's space scaffolding, right?
Yeah.
That also makes cool pipes, because there's pipeline and barricade rules in 10th edition.
And we are going to have a catwalk mega pack that combines like all the catwalk sets at a discount. So
all the catwalks you could ever want in one place. So just buy 2 of them, and you're good.
Yeah.
All right, so fun tech platform, good place to throw 10-man unit up there. Life is good. Off to races. All right, what else we got over here? Let's get. You guys were showing. While we're looking at pipes, look at this guy. We get more pipes, right? You can same pieces, doing like full pipeline build here, using the same little terminus curves, using the pylons, and then we dropped it down like this end just comes to like a thing. Do that. Where you can just drop it into the ground, or I don't think we showed this guy yet. Is it behind us? We got the well, I biscuited in there. Let's pop it up. Did we show this guy?
Yeah,
yet?
that's a new piece.
Turret cone.
Well, I don't know if we want to say that's what it's called yet.
What's its name is called.
Why would it be called that?
All right. I don't know. It looks pretty. Because John Turturro.
When a Ravnica games in Ravnica. That's the thing. Like these pipes like can work in fantasy as doing like Aberrani or kind of artificery stuff. Yeah.
So this so we have lots of any excuse we could to end things in a 1-inch circle like this. Let's see. So Toby made this little so they look like the legs like fold down, right? So those are like fold out little legs, give it nice stability. You can take the terminus. It's got the biscuits. There's 4-way biscuits, so you can go vertical or horizontal here. You can pop those guys in, do a little something like that. Pop that on there. And that's like that's where they're pumping wherever they're pumping the gassium out of the planet to harvest it or whatever. That's what they do, right?
Gassium?
Yeah, gassium. It's like the precious gas that. What were they mining on Cloud City in Bespin, right?
Clouds.
That was gaspium, unobtainium.
Carbonite, right?
I think the carbonite was for transporting something, right? It was
Tabana gas. Multiple people said Tabana gas, so I guess that's legitimately it.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so you can do everything for this guy. So you can use the same pieces, same catwalk, same pieces that are building that big old platform are also then just building pipelines, a variety of pipelines. So we got the tight turn determinants, and we have the big turn, so you can then do some crazy, like going up the sides of buildings and around and whatever fun nonsense. You can work in the cone. Also, the fun thing. Anybody want to guess another fun thing about this cone? Oh, two things. Flatulitum. One, it's got a pole accessory hole in there, so you could put any pole accessory in and rush it around. But two, it's like a jet engine on the back, so you could biscuit that thing. Let's see, what would this say? You could biscuit that thing to this, right, and then start building your pod racer or whatever. You can do some sort of nonsense, right? Attach this to some walls and some things, and you can now turn anything into a vehicle. Let's put a right, because it can also go to the. Do I have any regular walls? Everything's all biscuited together. Well, you can stick it on walls, particularly the accessory wall. Where's? Let's bring you over. The team has been really embracing the 360 sculpts, right? So any chance to, instead of just making a dead side, can you give it a function? You get a little a jet powered. This is totally like a Star Wars vehicle, right? They put an engine on the back of a thing, and they're like, all right, now it's a land hover terminal. All right, we got the cone, we got the pipelines. What other fun things we're doing? Oh, same pipelines over here were just being used to make a little walkway up to this. This ramp is a little janky. Don't worry, the final will. It's a removable. The cleat is one piece, and the ramp is separate. Where the prototypes aren't quite there yet, but it's going to be dynamite when we get there, right? So it's going to be. The ramps are going to hook on. There'll be a cleat that looks kind of neat if you just like stick it on something, and then you can have a little friction, so it has some flexibility. And I think we've showed the cleats on this before, right? So your minis stick on these little guys that are cleats, so you can actually play on the ramp. Did we show? I'll get to this in a sec. Did we show this thing? Last week you showed the little unit, right? The
I can't remember if we showed the radar dish or not. No.
No, the power unit.
We did show that, yes. We showed that with the turret on it. The little blaster.
Little blaster boy.
Yeah, little blaster.
So it's got pole accessory holes on either side.
Or the articulating arm, one of those two.
And then it's got a did you show it with the pipeline? Right, so you can build it. So it can because it's a 1-inch thing, you can biscuit it onto the end of your. It's not quite there with the prototype. We're conceptually, well, there you go, kind of. You can build it in line with your pipeline. So you can also use it as like a terminus of sorts if you want. It also just looks like a cool little droid runs around. Or in this case, we have, and it doesn't have the focus test, we got the neutron antenna, which definitely inspired by the moisture evaporators on Tatooine, right? But this is, it's got a pull accessory hole on the bottom, so then you can pop it in there. It doesn't have the actual peg yet. Nice, you can make it a little beacon or whatever you need to shut down or start up or whatnot. Bloop. What else have we shown that had a pull accessory hole? So these are going to have, the multi-module is going to have a pull hole in there, so you'll be able to pop it on there if you want. Make that a little signal bit. Lots of little bits to give you some personality. Break up the, we were talking about stuff, we need Hamster's like, we need like some sort of something to break up the skyline. Hamster's very, very silhouette conscious, right? He's, what's going to make a cool silhouette? What's going to make that look neat? Look at that. You got to blow those up to get to the, drop the perimeter fence to get in and do the whatever. You know, it's always like every adventure is like, oh, we got to do the thing to get in and do the whatever. You guys showed the barricade last week, right? This fun.
Yeah, we showed the barricade.
Fun little boy. This is with using the blaster and the multi-module. You can make like a little, these little bunker zone. Did you show it? Did you do it up on the second story? Or
Yes. He showed that compatibility, but it would still be fun to show people tonight, probably.
yeah. So this is an example of using the right. So this is the same barricades. So in this case, there's like barricades just thrown up against the sides of the building, like buttresses, right, to just make it look a little more fortified, a little more industrial. Let me get this. Oh. Right there. Good. And then let me see this. You can also flip these around, right? So Toby did a niche of these, so you can flip these guys around. Well, why are these softer? Are these the old ones? They should be flat top. I don't know why it's there. You can flip them around, so you could also then put them upside down if you want. Very different look there. You could also
Yeah, the turret cone doesn't have space for an LED. No,
you could biscuit them.
with all the other stuff going on.
Whew. Conceptually, you could biscuit them in. What do we do here? Yeah.
That battle. So okay, so the mat that it's on is not one of ours. It's an FLG mat.
This Gray Matter Gaming.
Yeah, Gray Matter Gaming. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
just had an FLG tag on it. Okay,
We have two different batches. This is Gray Matter. It's
Got
their what is it called? Urban Rubble or something.
yeah,
Ice is FLG.
Yeah, this mat's not ours. We wanted to see it in the context of the kind of mats people would be building these style of builds on.
So the barricades up in the upper area, right, were just biscuited to sides of core pieces, right? So these are, so we've taken, okay, so we show up our pieces. So these are corners, right? Standard sort of dungeon style corners in space, except they're 360, so you can flip them over, you can biscuit stuff together, and you can make bunkers and cool exterior builds. So this is all just using, this is walls, diagonals, floors, walls, corners, door wall to make these exterior structures. So the same thing, you could just flip this whole thing. In fact, why don't we just do it? Keep you here.
Let's see.
No, the ramps are going to fall off, but so that's just an interior, right? An interior piece. Everything's just sort of biscuited together to make these big chonky bits. So, and if you were going to do a bunch of battlefields or whatever, you could just chunk together a bunch of things that you'd use all the time, and then just sort of slap them down and stack them and spin around or whatever. Also, I don't know if we've talked about this floor texture is changing. We have a new one. And then these are slightly changing the this bit here, how it's all interrelates. So we'll show you, as soon as we have the new ones out, we'll show you. We tried to make it a little more like a grate that looks a little more in the realm, so it looks sort of more cohesive as one exterior build. So we'll show you that when we have it running. But basically, just taking these cool shaped boxes, and then you can accessorize and build and switch it up however you want. I love just throwing the barricades against there. It just gives it that like beefy wall feel. And then on the second story here, just taking the same thing, right? Same biscuited these guys together. I'll pull you off. This little tower over here is taking two of the pylons that we were showing. Hey, Tyler's here, and he's gone. Floor, three of the barricades biscuited in, and then it's using those pipe filler bits at the end to kind of give it once again more industrial, whatever. Also, this looks like a little mech dude too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, they still said it looked like the Tron. Remember the original like Tron guys, the flying pants. Yeah, maybe it's a mech under construction, right? They're just starting with the pants. What other fun little techniques over here? Oh, so then we're doing before. Where did I put it? This. If you wanted to make, let's get it in the light. Get it into the light. You know what's neat? I mean, it's not 100% perfect. It's pretty close, though. Like, being able to slide this stuff, because it's all biscuited together, just be able to drift it around on the table. Right? Do you see that, Chris? We're just like Tokyo drifting around on this table.
Do the barricades against the wall still allow another barricade to biscuit above it?
Do the barricades against the wall?
That one you have against the wall right there.
Hang on.
Could you biscuit another? Yeah, he's doing something, but
I was putting this guy back. This guy wants to go over. Where you want to biscuit? Well, you could biscuit them back to back. Oh, could you biscuit up here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Conceptually, let's try it. This is I'll bet you $1 Toby made it so you could. This, you know what I have to do? I gotta lock the wheels on this table. It keeps moving.
Oh, is it just drifting around?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. I'm like losing my mind here. Yeah. Look at that. Boom.
Oh, there you go.
And you could pop that guy out. Yeah, you can really transform the look, right? Make it look super fortified. All right. We got a boom. All right, we're locking it there. It may move again, but it'll be what it is. Come out so slightly. All right, so you can also, the barricades have pole accessory hole on the top, right? So you can put a little blaster on there, or you can put a antenna up there. You can accessorize. In this case, we're using the rocket cone or turret cone at the base for some more pipeline. I'm missing the other half-inch extender. I don't know where the other one went, but those pop in there, and then you can just pop it in there and have it go smooth up into the side of your building. That's what these pipes, like, you can just do so much. These catwalks and pipes, you're just gonna end up stuck. These are seriously what you said, Chris. These are the scaffolding of the system. Like, people can't have enough of these. Oh, you know what we could do also that'd be neat? Let's put this guy. Hey, where's the little droid? Oh, I'm gonna break. Nope. You put the little droid unit on there, and then put on the cone, and then the thing. Look at it. Oh, it's like a super. It's totally like the side of the refinery. It's totally a place Batman would get in a fight. Dwarf Bat. What did we call him? Bat Dwarf. Dwarf and Will Arnett as Dwarf Bat.
You're talking about like Dwarven Forge Batman movie?
Yeah, because wouldn't Batman fight at a like, this is the kind of place he would always get in a fight. There's some pipes and some sludge and terrible stuff. What was this? Oh, I was gonna do. You could take 2 of the rocket cones. Boom. Put one up there. Put one there. Like, right. So you get a little shape like this, and then take a little droid unit and the antenna. Put that on top, and now you have like the big transponder. And look at it. You know who would like it? Hamster. Nice silhouette, right? What do you think? All right, well, let's go over here. Wait, any questions? Any crazy requests so far?
They want to see the barricades using the pole accessory holes, put them top to top, basically.
Yes, I don't know if they've all been drilled. I think bottom to bottom is smoother. So the top has a little dip. So, like, let's see. See the you see there's a gap there. We can try and bridge the gap. Definitely gonna be better like that because it's flat. And you know what would be neat is you can just put this like on top. Like, if you want to armor up your roof or whatever, you can put these on the top of a thing to change the structure, or against the side of it like that, if you want to do that sort of thing. Like, here's the thing. Beyond the catwalks and pipelines, you can't have enough barricades. Like, there, you need a lot of barricades. You need a lot of pipeline catwalks. Yeah, I'll get a pole peg, and we can. So what's the end game? So we stick them together, and then what?
I just want to see what it looks like. That's basically it.
like that.
So I guess you don't actually have to peg them together. You can just show what they look like without the peg.
You like that? You could just spin them too because they don't have pegs.
Yeah.
You could do that also.
Yeah, we don't.
That's a Dwarvenite-ish, not really. They're resin,
Yeah.
but yeah. You can also you can peg the backs like this. If you want a double barricade, now if you need to get twice as many, you can just make big thick boys. Look at that. Yeah, this thing is I just adore the barricade. All right, let's get another structure.
Yeah. Well, we got. Let's see. You're gonna lose your cone in the front. That's not attached.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, you might want that cone anyways.
Don't cry over spilled cone. Well, all right. Should we show him a bean, Chris? Should we do another? Well, we already got an antenna and a cone. Is that enough? Are they satisfied?
Yeah, that might be
Should we
enough for
call
the
it a
night. Yeah, that might be enough.
Good night. We'll see you.
Good night, everybody.
Next week. What are we doing next week?
I have no idea.
Yeah. What is?
I don't think that far ahead.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Next
Yeah.
week is probably Wednesday
What's
night.
happening this week? Next week's first week of February.
Oh, Valentine's Day special. Oh wait,
That's
what
the week
is
after.
Valentine's Day on?
Valentine's Day is on a Wednesday, so we got to figure out
Oh,
if we're actually gonna do
boy.
that or not. Are you gonna be in trouble if we do?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
we should
mean,
not, just to be
When
safe.
you're married, you're always in trouble. But I don't know. Let me discuss. Are you going to be in trouble? It's more your love life is more vital that you are not married.
I don't know if that's.
My wife's not going anywhere. We're like,
it's probably better not to. It's probably better not to do something Valentine's Day. I should probably
Anybody
plan
have
for that to be
plans?
off.
I will not be able to watch. So
It might be better to take that down.
not be here. Just give people the night off.
Yeah.
Okay, soon. All right. So good night. We'll see you on Valentine's. Oh, all right. So we got one more little structure-y. We gotta look at that guy too. There's a couple of neat tricks on there. So they said we should take the day.
Everybody's telling us to stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. I think Talia will greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll surprise her.
By coming home.
Yeah. I'm home. I'm surprised.
That's the Valentine's Day
That was
surprise.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's fun here is we got the standard gag, right? These are just cord pieces flipped upside down and biscuited. But then on the ends here, cantilevered out. I didn't biscuit that guy in. Well, we'll kick that guy off. Biscuited in, we have is this obviously? Diagonals and straights cantilevered off the side there. So these are upright, biscuited in the side. So then the whole inside is level. And then these are the terminus pieces just thrown up there to kind of soften the edge and make it look cohesive. Well, you could also do the same thing with the fabled inside corner. That delightful piece kind of looks neat. I just sort of liked the industrial. I don't know. I was trying to do some new tricks that we hadn't done before. Oh, and let's see what it looks like in there.
It's a sci-fi dangle room. Hey, you can just flip it over and that's interesting.
You know, it'd be neat. You could do this with if this was a floor and we put a door wall here, and then or a narwhal, you could put barricades out there, and this is like a fortified balcony area or whatever. That's kind of neat. Put tank treads on it. I like how you think. This is, and then same thing like we're using the catwalk pipe bits. It's neat. I hadn't thought of flipping it over. It's also cool. And then you can get underneath it, and I don't know what you do underneath it. It's like a space garage. And I didn't even put all the biscuits in. This is tell you what, these prototypes, functional,
Yeah.
right? Like this
Far,
is
yeah,
like,
way
this is
way
the
better than the
real-
Lowtown prototypes.
I mean, this is the vision though, right? Being able to biscuit the stuff together and just sort of fly it around is very exciting.
We're missing very little. It's
We are
nice.
missing very little. And then we got a couple of ramps and things. So what would make this neater?
Yeah.
What would make this neater? Anybody want to?
Yeah. What would give?
What could we do besides tank treads, which it would be cool. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
they're
wants
saying
tank.
wheels.
Yeah. Well, I will let you know right now. You're going to be disappointed. There are no wheels.
If you're looking for wheels,
We could we could biscuit these guys on
LEDs,
like,
tractor
barricading.
beam.
Yeah. Okay, we should get Miles working on a working tractor beam.
Yeah, it's just a magnet.
John Deere
Yeah.
tractor beam. I was very confused as a little kid about the tractor beam, by the way, because we had a tractor, and I'm like, well, I don't understand what, like, it just didn't look like a tractor. The beam, it was invisible. It was just not a, no. All right, any, yes, Imee is on it. We need some weapons. We got to weaponize this thing. You ready? Are they ready? Or are they not
waiting for your loft to die.
How about a tri-barreled plasma turret? Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
shoot,
that.
Shoot. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Where are we going? Little white.
Yeah. So now it's now it's a little anti-air
Look at that.
base thing.
Right? Ray beams. Tick, tick, tick. Pew, pew. Right? Who doesn't need that in your life? And then, of course, these guys work really nice if you want to put them on the on turret base.
Oh, that's why it's called a turret base.
Oh, surprise attack! Who was the real smart guy who used the name early on? It was
Is this the Broing? I can't remember if it's the Broing.
the Broing.
It's yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm really not worried about anything that ever happens on the internet. I'll be honest. The more I hear about it, it's just like a terrible.
That's
thing.
fair.
So you can put them on the. All right, let's have fun. So this is until we put this thing together. Oh man, we got. All right, come on.
We got a short amount of time.
We do. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Good night.
The Broing and the thing it goes on. Oh yeah, this must be the Broing. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like 12 pieces. It's more like 30-ish.
30 plus, yeah. So I don't know why I came up with this thing, but plasma cannon, 3 barrels, all sorts of trouble. The bottom has, well, piece of white stick. It's got this is fun. So there's 5 different biscuit slot positions. So you can be vertical, horizontal, diagonal, and then as well as a pole accessory hole. So you can, in the case of this, you could put pole accessory hole in the center and then rotate on your turret. The reason it has so many slots on there is if you want to, where did the biscuits go? If you want to weaponize, like, say your wall. Oh boy, of course I'm not on the.
All right. Well,
Here we go. All right, so if you wanted to weaponize, so like this, the accessory wall here, right? Perfect spot for it. So you could biscuit on the flat like that, and then biscuit to the wall. You could do it at a 45, like this, boom. And then you could go straight up and down. I don't know if you want to. I guess if you're flipping up on the top or whatever. As well as then if you're on the other side, you can do the same opposite angle. So Toby sort of figured out all the sort of kind of different ways that you would generally, if you were biscuiting it to the outside of a thing, the positions you'd want and be able to mirror it on both sides, which is super fun. There's gonna be, you can also stick it on the end of like the any of the pipe bits, right? So you could do this nonsense, or you could stick. Did I have one there? No. Let's get that guy. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. All right, so I'm taking the terminus like this. I'm gonna stick it in the outside the accessory wall. Now you have like a cool side mount cannon. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? I want to shoot all the stuff. Shoot all the things. Weaponize it. Now, if it had treads, we'd really be talking. But we don't have treads. But that would be really cool. What else does this guy do that's fun? Oh, it goes on the... Did we show on the droid unit? You put on the...
You were showing that, yeah.
Yeah. Pop it on this guy.
Yeah, so it comes down to that, 1-inch circle again.
Right? Wherever we could put a 1-inch circle.
Yeah.
Because now you got all sorts of fun places you can pop it. And then you could do something like, let's put it back on this guy. We could take, right, what's funny, we're just taking the same,
Nice.
that was awesome. Just taking the same core pieces and just flipping around different ways. So this is like trying to make a little double-eye bunker jam. We'll put a couple of these guys there. Put a couple of this guy here. Right, can do a neat little thing there. Right, so that looks like it's built in. Put one over here. Some caps. And then you could put this guy on the droid unit. Put it up there. Make it like a little turret area, or maybe you put it on the actual turret guy like this.
For swivel effect, use magnets. You might have an issue with the weight of the gun if you try to put a magnet on the side like that.
Just slam it on the side.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Oh, the other fun thing you can do here, like this is open. We can barricades. And then metal caps. Oh, that's fun. Because we're working, everything's on a 1/2-inch system, right? Our floors are 1/2-inch thick. Everything goes, everything's basically either 1 inch or 1.5 inches. So everything ends up just lining up so nicely at every turn.
It's that repeated geometry.
Yeah.
Everywhere you can. Because then,
Ferocious.
then compatibility pops up that we didn't even plan for.
Yes. And basically, pretty much every time you're working, you're going to discover, wow, we could build this or whatever. And we still haven't even figured all the stuff. Like each time we build, we're finding more like new fun things that we can do. Like guns.
Yeah, so I think that was the big.
We got a lot of good stuff. So hopefully that's gives you something to chew on. Anybody excited for Starforge? March 12th, second.
March 2012.
2027.
Yeah, March 12th, 2024 is
Words,
the current
numbers. I don't know.
We're a month and a half away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Amy doesn't even like sci-fi and she's excited. Or like this sci-fi. Or I don't know.
Yeah. So that is that's
yeah.
There's still a couple things we're keeping a secret.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple of stretch goal, a couple of pieces we'd like to unlock as stretch goals if we can go far enough. And but fundamentally, this is like stuff in the core. This is in the mega exterior core set.
Everything we've shown you so far is launch day, like basic component set stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can so even if we don't break any stretch goals, you're gonna have hopefully plenty of stuff to do. Build a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
Right. It's real. Look, just all like this is just the same collection of core pieces, catwalks, a couple of these accessories, and lots of barricades. Lots of barricades. All right, barricades to victory. All right, so we don't know what we're doing next week. We got what's going on tomorrow in Hobby Hang. We got a Hobby Hang at 7.
He's probably painting a sci-fi mini.
Nice.
Tomorrow at 6. That's what he's been doing. He's generally been doing sci-fi minis.
And next week we don't know what we're doing.
No idea. I think we're going to be on as we get into like these weeks right before, as we get closer to launch. As we get closer to launch, we might have nights that we have to take off just because we're making things. Oh, and I think we just lost your mic. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of here. So thank
you
all. It's such a pleasure hanging out. We really appreciate you getting so excited because it gets us excited. Be nice, be safe. Be here next week.
Yep. He said, "Be nice, be safe, be here next week." We'll see y'all then. I gotta get new lavs. These ones are dying. All right. Good night, everybody.